It is Monday. Hopefully, the Monday in which I will be getting through the rest of Othercide. If it isn't, we'll get through it Wednesday. If that doesn't happen Wednesday, I will have done something grossly incorrectly with regards to managing my daughters and probably having to replay another recollection, which, if I do that, I will feel tremendously silly for doing so. Let's see. If I seem lower energy today, it's just because I got pissed off at a particular happening, and I am going to be recovering from that happening midstream, so just bear with me. Okay, what was I doing? I was scraping my way back to the final boss with the inclination of using a separate team comp comprised mostly of soul slingers in order to hopefully beat the boss. At this point, I need to end that sound pad. Thank you very much. Okay, we got a ritual and a survival, both challenging, and a bunch of daughters for which to do it. Let's... Oh, wait, hold on. Survival is going to be the one that's going to net more experience because I'm going to be able to have my daughters secure more kills. Did I already complete a synapse today? This day in the game sense, not today as in Monday, April 27th. That is the incorrect day that I'm referring to. The correct day is day 20 of the third era. Wait, no. Day 20 is just in the third era. I can't relate time concepts of a video game accurately, apparently. I must have. I must have, but I don't remember. It was a rescue mission. That's what it was. The last synapse that I played was a rescue mission where I almost died. We've got survival, which is going to be that until the escape area is available. Plague Prophets, Ravagers. We've got Scythe Dancer, a Blade Master, a Shield Bearer, and 2 Soul Slingers. In terms of raw damage, we are going to want to carry probably a Soul Slinger and... Are you going to let me select a daughter? Thank you. I would say Shield Bearer, but I want the Shield Bearer for the... I want to take 2 in here, have them work in tandem, and then take... So it's going to be Modesty and Celeste. That is going to be the comp that we're going with for this mission. If it doesn't work out, shit. But if it does work out,
well, daughters.
Bonus. Suffering at their defeating once. I didn't read the rest of that text.
They caught us unawares.
What do we got going on?
Joy will walk these streets again.
Let's see. That larva needs to disappear from this reality as soon as is possible. Let's go ahead and do something about that.
Shred them down.
And then we can lightning strike to kill that guy.
Don't. Memories hurt.
Modesty, what do you got in the tank? I'd really prefer if you took out the Quitch. If you have that kind of range, which I'm not sure you do. That's 35. I can Wrathful Rain to move a little bit further, which is what I'm going to do. And that's a kill.
Could not protect them all.
And we'll move back a little bit. You go for Celeste, which is an interesting move. Go strike on that guy.
A necessary blow.
And sidestep to center up. Other dude moves towards Celeste again. Modesty's feeling a little bit lonely. But problem resolved.
Striking.
We don't do nothing. See where things are and what's spawning.
Will the poor one's suffering never
It's a worm.
end?
That's not going to be particularly threatening. Celeste, you can handle that by yourself. What's the next thing?
Another terror to haunt us.
First, the worm's going to get to go. Then Celeste, and we got a Plague Prophet. Okay, that's also not threatening.
Ignore this blight at your peril. They will drag our daughters
stay there.
into the void.
Modesty, where'd that Plague Prophet spawning?
I cared for them.
Ah, I see. Well, he's just going to move up. That's going to be fine. Celeste, I would have you take the kill, but I would rather Modesty get the experience. Ooh, please don't. Please don't lag like that.
Striking.
Up next, we got
Stop them.
2 Plague Prophets.
No one can.
We are going to need to ready up in order to take on the colossal amount of bullshit that is going to spawn quite soon. And for that, we're going to want Celeste and Modesty to be grouped up. Uh-huh. Sure.
They come.
I guess Celeste is going to be the one to secure the kill.
Another terror to
Modesty,
haunt
do
us.
you have... You have detonating shots, so you're going to be able to take care of the Ravagers to a large degree. Reaper is going to be annoying. Everything else should be fine. Celeste, 2 slashes.
Now that wasn't nice.
Ooh. Yes, okay.
I cared for them.
Momentarily, I couldn't remember whether or not those were the things with the dodge rating. Modesty, I would say... to Spirit Haste, but I don't think that's going to be the move. I think all of the Ravagers are going to go before Celeste.
They collect pieces of broken souls.
Yeah, yep. Worm Bro spawns up there.
Stand back or be caught in regret.
Sorry. That's a... Infested? Infected. Reaper? Yeah, you do Reaper
It will
things.
reap what suffering has sown.
Another dude doing dude things. Another dude doing dude things. Alright, Celeste. Let's see. Modesty's probably going to be able to handle the worms by herself. In the event that she can't, you are going to need to... Actually, where is this thing going to be able to move? Okay, it's going to be able to move towards Modesty. That is not an acceptable condition. I cannot Lightning Strike to the Ravager. Not unless I sidestep. And if I sidestep to the Ravager, then I can't Ghost Strike to get back towards the Reaper. I don't want the Ravager to do damage to Modesty, which is probably who he's going to be going for, but at the same time, I don't know any effective means of stopping that from happening. I am going to be able to go again before the worms. And the Ravager. So let's do this. Let's Ghost Strike to move the Reaper next to all the worms. Apparently that kills, which is fine. Move over here and then Lightning Strike the Ravager.
No mercy.
And then Modesty can clean up the worms. Maybe, possibly.
Don't. Memories hurt.
Okay, she won't clean up the worms. Let's see if I can't pull anything out of the hat. I can indeed. Wrathful Rain. Secure the kill on 2, don't burst. That works. Celeste. You don't have a Ghost Strike in you. But you do have a sidestep slash.
striking.
Now. How do we deal with everything else? You can't move into range. You are going to try to move towards Celeste. You're going to Grasping Mandibles one of them. It was Modesty. That's mildly annoying. I can't have you moving towards me. How close can I move and still take a shot? I can move there. Celeste will be able to move on to the Plague Prophet. That's fine.
No mercy.
Alright. Sidestep over here.
Don't.
Go strike to the Prophet. Secure the kill.
No mercy.
That's fine. Modesty, I would move you forward, but honestly, you're just gonna get in the way, so you're gonna go all the way back and leave. Grasping Mandibles goes off, but I ain't got that kind of issue. Ghost Strike should kill the infested worm thing. Cool. Modesty gets a level up.
Flourish.
That is a-okay. Now the last one's gonna be Ritual, which we can take in a nice little mix of daughters with. Now, I could use Felicity to make the boss take forever to kill so that I can clean
What more
out
do you want?
all of the enemies. And in fact, I might do that just for the XP.
We delve deep into the dark corners.
We delve deep into the dark corners. Oh. I don't know why I feel the need to make that noise, but here we are. Okay, Candide, you're gonna go all the way up here. Did you just impose a damage penalty on the enemy? Or did you just experience a damage penalty? I don't know. I guess we'll find out at some point in the future. Felicity, I am surprised at the fact that you have movement priority. Giant Leap gets you here. And then you take full movement forward. Miracle goes next. Puts shot on the Curse Witch. And we continue on.
Flawless.
Bro moves towards Candide. Candide counters by saying nuh-uh. But how is she countering by saying nuh-uh? She's gonna do a Reaping to kill the larva, and then next turn she's going to do another Reaping to kill the Prophet.
Shatter them.
No particular reason she needs to do this. But
Don't.
sometimes you just gotta
Memories hurt.
make a mess of things. Okay. Delayed actions happening at initiative 421. I need you to indicate... Whoa! Why is your giant leap range so far? It's because I'm looking at you... I thought Miracle was you. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We are safe.
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
Miracle doesn't make sense to Spirit Haste, so we're just gonna move you up. Candide, Deadly Dance, strips... Not Deadly Dance, Reaping, strip this guy's armor.
I could not protect them all.
Secure the kill and move forward. Felicity, you begin delay tactics. I think. Is that actually delaying the thing? 436? It should have. Or a 1. This thing has no initiative offset resist. Yeah. Okay, it gets delayed a little bit. Candy, nothing is spawning near you. I'm just gonna have you move. Yeah. I'm just going to have you center up so that you can respond if needed. I move 36 and take the shot.
I could not protect them all.
You done? Next spawns. Oh my goodness, what is all that?
So will
Worm, Ravager, worm, worm. Hit him with the slam. I'm only gonna hit him with one this time. Indeed. I don't think I can move you into range of Miracle and Deadly Dance. No. Where can I move you? I can move you here. Deadly Dance in this position doesn't really do much for you, but we can try it anyways. Okay. And now things start spawning.
Ignore this blight at your peril. They will drag our daughters into the void.
You... 257 to 267 times 3 is less than 900 versus detonating shot, which does about the same. No, it does more than that. Ta-da! Critical thinking.
Shred them down.
Worm spawn.
Don't.
Next up is the Ravagers.
Memories hurt.
They collect pieces of broken souls.
Slam to offset the boss. Uh-huh. I think this is fine. I think Candide should be able to move up and secure the kill on the Ravager. We'll just call it there. Let's see, you need 2 down. So the closest I can move is there, and then stealing, kill the Ravager. And then you'll proc hits on the worms. Grand. Miracle, detonate. You get the kills. And we don't have anything else spawning. Felicity. Continue offsetting the lost soul so that we can collect experience. Okay, that's kind of problematic.
Suffering has sown. The veil grows weaker.
Alright, we got an infected down to the bottom
Stronger.
and a Reaper behind it. Candide, you are going to be the one that's going to have to move all the way down there. Felicity, you continue to offset the boss. Gonna hit it with a double slam. No, I'm not. Miracle, you get to secure the kill on Reaper 1.
Striking.
And call it there. Infected spawns. It's not close enough to Candide to attack. Felicity. Slam as per usual. Reaper spawns, move towards Candide. Candide. Let's see. Cannot get all the way to the Reaper, but can get close and do a Deadly Dance. Felicity, hit it with a slam again. I know I'm abusing the child, it's fine. Or the lost soul, as it might be referred to. I think the best way for me to handle this particular situation is to move up towards Candide and Spirit Haste. I need to move 3 over. 1, 2, 3. Spirit Haze Candide. Candide gets to go before the that thing. Other thing. The annoying bastard.
last.
That guy. Infected.
But it brings me no pleasure.
And we can hit with a Mo.
Don't. Memories hurt.
Kill secured.
I could not protect them all.
I don't think anything else is going to spawn, so now we can just start
Hurt.
laying into it. Let's see. I should be able to finish this turn. Ta-da!
Strike.
Good. Maximum XP gain.
She comes ever
And
closer
Felicity gets a
to
trade.
What I was.
Anything good? Let's see. Critical damage plus 25. That is okay, even though your critical chance isn't particularly high. Actually, hold on. Felicity, what is your... Oh, I forgot to give the, You don't have your massive initiative offset. Hold on. Let's fix that. Target acts 20 initiative units later. Damn. As incredible as that sounds, we're just gonna throw return on. So now targets will act 40 initiative units later. Next day,
Ready or not, here I
and it's
come.
boss time. Now I don't remember the maid particularly well. What I am confused about by this game is how, despite the fact that I'm confronting the boss, I'm forced to confront the boss on the last day of the week, it still spawns synapses that I can't access. That has always confused me. Let's take a quick look at the codex to remind myself how the maid works. Activates different reactions and interruptions depending on what the daughters do, then targets the closest daughter with her scythe. Finally, she ends her turn by launching a delayed action depending on her selected reaction. As she loses health, she unlocks new actions, increasing the number of combos she can execute to win. Daughters will have to adjust the maid's interruptions reactions. Yes, indeed. Now, I remember that she likes swapping
Remember their
between
courage.
ranged and melee interrupts, so I want to bring in daughters that have ranged and melee, which means technically 3 of the 4 daughter types are melee. Candide's like a soft ranged. I guess Scythe Dancer and Blade Master are both soft range, considering they can sort of get away with things with Lightning Strike and Ghost Strike and Deadly Dance and Stealing, which makes... I guess the Shield Bearer is the only hard range option, unless Giant Leap also counts as like sort of a ranged melee attack, which the game doesn't treat you as ranged or melee. I would like to bring Birch in. My only concern is that Birch does not have a particularly large amount of hit points. Candide is a map must. We're gonna bring in another Soul Slinger, and that's gonna be... Miracle or Modesty? Modesty or Miracle? Which of you has fewer traits? Miracle, you have fewer traits, so you're gonna be the one that gets brought in. Your detonating shot should probably get an upgrade. Let's increase damage by 20%, assuming that I still have those. Yes, I do. Spirit Haste, Wrathful Rain already has that. So we're all good on damage. Birch, I'm gonna have to cross my fingers that I play the game right and don't accidentally get you killed, because that would be embarrassing. Yeah, I think this is the option that I have available to me.
They will fall.
Birch,
we will.
Candide, Modesty, and Shield Bearer or Blade Master. Blade Master or Shield Bearer. Feasibly, my Blade Masters are going to be the ones that are able to manipulate the boss location with their Ghost Strike, which will also not trigger melee interrupt, I think. I guess Celeste. Maybe true. Maybe to try to be more efficient, because then I can use Celeste more later on. We'll call it good. Everyone's got upgrades, it'll be fine.
The only language they understand is destruction.
The only language they understand is destruction. Huh. Okay, Candide's probably going to take a hit to start off with, but once she gets going, then she'll be able to keep the boss immobilized.
Don't. Memories hurt.
Don't. Yeah, you have massive initiative resist, as all bosses do. Going to want to move up as far as I can in order to make the boss... I can't speak. Deadly Dance. Set it off. It's going to go off to ice before the boss gets here, which is a little annoying. Okay, boss moves toward Candide. I need to remember what the boss does. Uses Reaping. Candide takes damage. Let's see. Skills. Chastity increases the maid's armor by 20 every time she's attacked. Sisterly Love interrupts the next melee attack launched by a daughter and deals a bunch of damage. Collection, yada yada. Candide is going to be able to do a lot pretty quickly. If I move at the moment, the only place that's fitting for me to move is behind the boss. And then I can still do a Deadly Dance. I'd prefer not to, but it's kind of what I got going. Now the boss will be taking consistent damage and genning armor at a consistent rate, and Candide will be stripping that armor for her armor bonus. Perch, I don't think you can do anything at the moment. I guess you can take as much movement as you can. I don't know whether or not you could even feasibly reach Candide with Spirit Haste. We can try, though. Holy shit, you can. Well, that's a great use of your turn, actually, because Candide can steal armor multiple times. A cool 60 armor right there. Now, the boss is probably thoroughly pissed off at Candide already. True, your only move is get the fuck out of dodge. Because the boss isn't looking for melee yet. Modesty, I think you might even want to Spirit Haste Candide also. Funny thing is you can move closer, Spirit Haste, and then walk away. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Spirit Haste, Candide. Do it again. Now, question mark. If I move here and then... Okay, I could have moved there the entire time and used Spirit Haste. That would have been good to know. Boss is currently not taking damage from anything other than Candide, which is kind of how I want to keep it. Because the more armor Candide gets early on, the more good things happen. Okay, boss uses collection. Candide collects armor off the boss. Boss goes poverty, and Sisterling probably is still able to move. Or not. Boss is still immobilized. That is excellent news. What's it got going on? Heals the maid every time a daughter moves, and changes... No, what was the other one? What are we interrupting right now? Melee. Okay. That is okay with me. Candide, you're going to do Deadly Dance again. And stealing is not melee. That's annoying. What if, you know? What if I did this? I am so sorry. True. You keeping the boss moving is really funny, and I wish for you to continue doing so. Candide. Continuing on with making a fool of the boss. Birch, you are not able to do anything other than Spirit Haste and Shoot, which is fine. Boss is currently interrupting melee. Let's go ahead and Spirit Haste Candide. And then throw out a shot. Ooh, just nothing but backstabs. Boss should be going into phase 2. Yep. Well, phase 3 at this point. That's your turn end. Boss gets to pull off Deception, moves, Chastity, Sisterly, Collection in a range that is not going to be a problem. I don't think. Okay, Collection's at initiative 55. We are all out of range of that. Let's see. Modesty, you are able to move... Well, you're not able to move, Candide. Candide's Deadly Dance is gonna go into the void a couple times, but that's gonna be fine. Everyone's gonna be able to move out of the way of the boss before then. Does the boss have another transfiguration? No. I think we just go for the kill at this point. I would really have rather you not done that. Why is this now stuck on the map? That's gonna be annoying. Okay, detonating shot does 2,000 damage, or I can hit you with 3 normal shots, which is going to do, say, 350 times, well, no, 370 times 3 is going to be, yeah, it's going to do more damage if I do 3 shots. That's understandable. You're armoring up. That's interesting. Now, annoyingly, I can't see where the boss's actual judgment is, because this visual bug happened, and now it's just going to be here for the remainder of the game, I think. This is happening at initiative 22. Boss is interrupting melee attacks. I think Lightning Strike doesn't count as a melee attack. No, it doesn't. These don't count as melee attacks unless I am behind the boss when they go off. Let's move one here, and then Ghost Strike, then I have 7 to move, which does not allow me to move again, so I'm just gonna not do that. Candide, you get to move up the boss too. Deadly Dance, as you always do. Birch. Initiative by 10. I could get you to burst both True and Candide, which will put them both ahead of the boss, I think. Because I think I have this one provide an additional 15 initiative, which boosts by 25, which means that True would be ahead and Candide would be ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now both of them are ahead. Now I can take a shot on the boss. And now this is going to work out pretty okay. Candide's going to steal all of that armor. Is the boss still resisting melee attacks? Yes. Okay. I can, in fact, move Birch ahead of the initiative order again by using Spirit Haste, so I'm going to do that. I can hit the boss with a single detonating shot or 2 normal shots, and I think 2 normal shots is still more efficient. Even with the boss's increased armor. True, you can Lightning Strike. So let's get you in backstab position so that I can bypass that armor. And that's a kill. Easily the cleanest made fight I think is possible for me to happen, and I'm glad that that didn't get more complicated than it needed to, because that weird visual glitch on the screen would have ruined me. Everyone gets a nice chunk of XP, particularly True, who got the boss kill. Next, we are up on the child.
Suffering has made the child's anger flesh.
Question. Is the child's anger what we call the child, or is the child the child, and then his
another memory,
weird form
another agony?
The child's anger? I don't know. Birch, what trait you get? Damage plus 30%. Ooh la la. Well, that's a good trait. Okay. As per usual, I think going to go in with the standard, ooh, Guilt Bearer Ravager. Huh. I think taking in Shield Bearer to this hunt would be severely inadvisable. I think I'm gonna want an Escort Blade Master, probably. Just to make sure that Birch doesn't die. I mean, I could take a Shield Bearer. The child is the child? Thank you for that clarification. Hi, Noble. How you doing? I am trying to decide whether or not I make a terrible decision and bring a Shield Bearer into a level 4 mission with a Soul Slinger. I'm not sure I do enough damage if I make that decision. I don't think I do. I think I go ahead and take an escort Blade Master. That seems like the safest decision. Be kind of sad when I finish the game. It won't be a sad thing. I will have completed it. I have looked at the Steam achievements to see how many people have beaten the game. It's not many. I will be a part of a... What's the word? Exclusive club. Let me just take a quick peek again at how many people have beaten locked achievements. Okay, it's not going to tell me how many people have beaten the final boss. 8.9% of players have beaten the child. I imagine that percentage is smaller. If I look at how many people have beaten the maid, it was 12.6%. If I look at how many people have defeated the deacon, it's 18.6%. So it's like a reliable 4 to 6% drop per... Well, no, the drop gets more significant. So maybe that's going to be like 7 point something percent of players who have beaten the final boss. One and done there again. Yeah. I mean, it's not that I would never play the game again, specifically. If I didn't have something resembling an obligation, or an obligation to myself to, like, try new games, then I'd probably play this game again. But because I want to play other games on stream, I still want to do that. Hold please, someone's knocking on my door. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, someone was asking where the soy sauce was. It was in the refrigerator where it belongs. What was I doing? Right, I was playing the game, hypothetically. Let's see. We are in a weird position where everything and its mother is going to be attacking us before everything else. Curse Witch isn't going to be particularly threatening. Birch can handle those. Plague Prophets, Celeste will be able to handle those next turn, maybe. I think my... Can I please see the range? Thank you. I think my correct choice is to sidestep over here, Ghost Strike the first Guilt Bearer, and then finish off with a Lightning Strike to kill one.
No mercy.
And then Birch, let's see what you've got in range. You can take out one Quitch. Which you did. Well done.
Flawless.
And I don't got enough range to take out the second one. Do I have the capacity to do anything else? I can Spirit Haste Celeste to get her to go take out the other Guilt Bearer. That's probably worth my time. Alright. Ghost Strike. Get him. Grand. Lightning Strike. I do not have the movement for it. Fuck. I should have just sidestepped. Damn it. I'll burst and it'll be fine.
Exquisite.
It's okay. Birch will save me. Load-bearing Birch. See, what I'll do... Oh, wait. Oh, Celeste is just going to be able to go again anyways. Am I able to Spirit Burst myself? No. That's good to know. Okay. That's cool. Celeste, you're going to be able to take both these guys out. Now, where is all this other shit spawning? Down towards the bottom. It's all Ravagers.
Make no mistake.
These two are going to be able to move towards the top. These two aren't going to be able to do that. I guess I'll move here. Call that good. You don't got any more movement in you. Birch, post up next to Celeste to hopefully win.
They collect pieces of broken souls.
Ooh, that is very close on initiative. We'll be fine, but I don't like it. Okay, next spawns over here. Quitch. Maggot is bad. Quitch is annoying, but acceptable. Let's go strike the one that's far away to guarantee the kill, because I've noticed that these movement abilities, you're basically guaranteed the hit if you're not directly next to them.
Impressive.
So if I do this, or this, I'll let Birch take care of the two that are next to her.
You destroyed my
She'll be able to do that
creation.
with Wrathful Rain. Let me move over here and we'll be fine. Birch, Wrathful Rain, move over here. And we're good.
It had to be done.
Maggot spawns and is annoying as per usual.
Stand back or be caught in regret.
Celeste, go clean that guy up. Actually, go clean this guy up in a funny way. Do that. Okay, you're gonna annoy me. Birch. Explain to that dude the mistake he made.
Break them down.
And finish that one off. And now Celeste gets to have a fun finish.
A bitter victory.
All good choices
I revel
made.
in her strength.
Ow. Excuse me while I turn my knuckles into powder.
Another threat has come to an end.
Wait,
This time.
what's exclamation pointy? Available memories. Thank you for letting me know.
The
Not sure
danger
why,
passes.
but okay.
We must prepare for the
What?
next.
Don't know what that one was. Immobilize the target for 50 initiative units. Damn.
Suffering has lost the link here.
Throw that on
For
a
now.
scythe dancer and say nuh-uh to the enemy forever. Target takes 10% more damage. That's just a good ability. Okay, I think that's all of... No, increase the target's resistance to delays by 100% for 90 initiative units. That is something that I want to put on a Soul Slinger for the final boss to guarantee that the Soul Slingers are able to not get delayed by the final boss. That is going to go on Spirit Burst when we get to Suffering. That is too good of an ability to pass up.
Suffering manifests again.
Keep me honest. Keep me remembering that. What do we got? We got a rescue, a hard rescue, and then a penance. Penance is the higher experience one, so we're gonna take in no specific threats. That's something that I greatly appreciate seeing. Not really. Kill enemies to fill your daughter's gauges. What was the experience gain? 900 versus 1200. Ah, it'll be fine. Birch, you go in. Desire, you go in, and then I guess we'll take in Miracle? No, we won't take in Miracle. We'll take in who do we want to bring in for the other one? Why do I have 8 daughters? When did that happen? I can't remember. I would bring in Felicity as well, but I'm a little concerned that if I bring in Felicity, my shield bearers are gonna die. It'll be fine. What am I worried about? It's just a game. It's just a game that I'm like 4 or 5 hours into a
We
run
must
on, and if I
destroy
screw
what
up, I am
suffering
in
has
deep
wrought.
shit. It'll be fine. There are no negative consequences to these decisions, is what a fool would say. Okay, these are some normal situations for me to be engaging in. Felicity, you go up to deal with all of these guys. They're gonna move pretty close to you. Call that good. Now everything gets to move. Oh, Felicity, you get to move again. That's interesting. Where are these things in the initiative order? Oh, that sucks. I kind of wish that that were a better situation. Now, what are the odds that I actually kill you? Not particularly high. Let's Giant's Leap to guarantee.
We have to teach him to stop.
I'm not going to move back, but I am unhappy. Okay, you move towards Felicity. That's an interesting decision. Birch. I could have you move down and Wrathful Rain both of these guys, or I can get you to Spirit Haste Felicity to let her handle both of these Ravagers, which might be the correct move. Wait, where's this one in the initiative order? 31, 35? Okay, never mind. Felicity's gonna go before these guys. I don't have to worry about them. What you should worry about is this thing. Because Desire can handle the other Ravagers. Yep. 10, Giant Leap right in the center. Take both of them out. Grand.
We have to teach him to stop.
You're next.
More
Let's move towards Birch in the hopes that that thing will decide to attack not Birch. Giant Leap to kill that one.
I revel in her strength.
And I've got a chance to kill this one with a slam. Fingers crossed.
A bitter victory.
Gambling worked out once. If it works out once, it works out every time. 100% of the time, 50% of the time. You have decided to do that. That is an interesting decision on your part.
You destroyed my creation.
Alright, Desire, you get out of here. Birch, you're up. Uh-huh. And
We
you
have
are
to teach him to stop.
going to have to find out what is behind door number 3. Infested,
The poor
Curse
one's
Witch,
suffering never end.
Curse Witch, Floffit, Floffit, Floffit. Okay. Let's go have fun with the Ploffits. Uh-huh.
Flesh is its canvas.
Yes. Yes. Okay, both these guys show up. That's fine. Birch, I don't think you can kill these two with subsequent shots. Maybe I just Wrathful Rain to kill both. Yep.
How foolish my fears.
And we get a whole lot of
Let her
XP. Birch
flourish.
finally gets to level 14. I think there is only that one Shield Master who is level 13 still. Yep. Desire, you're behind the curve. Now that rescue. Hard. Threats, Reapers, and Maggots. We're going to want people who can move, which means that we are taking in all of our Blade Masters and all of our Soul Slingers. This is going to be an interesting one. For comp, all high mobility options.
We won't hurt the child. Only his suffering.
Still not clear on what the difference between hurting the child and the suffering is, but hello? Thank you, game, for loading the map. Okay, we have got a whole lot of bullshit. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure there, bud. That's not gonna be any sort of an issue in the future, is it? Fuck. Bright Soul, just... Where are our Blade Masters? There? I guess I move up. And then I exist in fear for a while. Yeah? Okay. Let's see what we've got going on. I can... What can I do? I don't actually want to move any of my people up forward because the Ravagers aren't going to be able to get to them immediately. It doesn't make sense to be Spirit Hasting anyone. I think the only move that I have at the moment is detonating shotting the Guilt Bearer. And then hoping that I can finish. Alright, that's what I had in the tank.
Exquisite.
Now you move up.
More
You move up.
forgotten pain.
And that thing moves up, which is always terrifying. Celeste, you are going to intentionally not take on the Guilt Bearer because I need you to deal with the Painslinger. I'm going to need you to burst in order to make that happen, otherwise the Ravagers are going to destroy you. Alright, Ghost Strike. And Lightning Strike. And yep, those are all too close for comfort, so we're going to go ahead and do this. You're bursted, which is unfortunate, but gotta stay alive. You move up. Bright Soul, you stay right where you are. True, I'm gonna get you to Ghost Strike. And then sidestep back out of range. Back out of range. Or not. Modesty, you're going to detonating shot with a flank and do a bunch of damage. And then you're going to Spirit Haste Celeste. Or True. I would rather True not get hit. This is the way. Ghost Strike to swap places.
Exquisite.
Move up one. Imbued Blade for ha-has. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You fool. You absolute buffoon. Miracle's just gonna do this to you anyway, so I don't know why I bothered doing Imbued Blade. Ta-da!
Shatter them.
Okay. Spirit Haste on Celeste to get her back in the pack.
We have to teach him to stop.
And I guess we can start moving forward. Alright, True, can you make it to the infected before bad things happen? Actually, I think you can make it into Ghost Strike range. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Okay, I guess you just get to do that.
Foolish, my fears.
Yeah, everyone can start moving. cross my fingers that nothing horrid spawns behind us. True, I am actually going to have you pull back. We are going to stay right here.
I am with you, daughters.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Paint. Oh! Oh, look at that. That's really bad.
Power stronger.
When does that thing get spawned? 35. We have 2 daughters that need to get the fuck out of here. Right, Soul, you go over there. Miracle, you're going to use Spirit Haste on Modesty. And then leave. Modesty, you're going to use Spirit Haste on Celeste. And then also leave. Celeste, you're going to get the fuck out of Dodge. True, you are also going to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Flesh is its canvas.
Okay, that maggot's going to be annoying, but not impossible to deal with.
Stand back or be caught
Here's
in
the scary
web.
one. Fuck off.
My
Oh
daughters.
shit, I didn't even notice there was going to be another one.
What has suffering done?
Celeste, you're going to have to handle that one yourself. Bright Soul, you don't do nothing. We have got an op.
You destroyed my creation.
Let's see. This thing's pretty fucking far away. It's probably going to move closer. Modesty, I don't think you'll be able to secure the kill on it, but maybe I'm just going to have to burst you in order to make that happen. Celeste, that is one of those things that needs to die immediately. Grand.
Shred them down.
Modesty, you need to get in range of this thing. It's gonna cost
More forgotten.
a lot of your movement. This thing probably lives. Never mind. You're a monster. Love you.
Destroyed my creation.
Okay. Move up and lightning strike for the kill. And we're good.
No mercy.
Miracle, I am very tempted to leave you exactly where you are, but I'm not going to. Celeste, you're going to center up with everyone else. Modesty, you're going to work your way back. Bright Soul, I don't know. True, as funny as it would be to get you to run all the way to the top to solo the maggot, I would really rather you not die. But on the other hand, it would be funny. Let's see. You have 80 AP above 50, which means that you could only ever do 2 attacks in a turn and a sidestep. I don't know. Your options kind of suck. If more than 2 things spawn in a position you're not able to deal with, then bad things are going to happen. I think I would rather just the... No. The maggot needs to die. It needs to die. Otherwise, bad things are going to happen. Oop. Don't punch my microphone. Oh dear.
The veil grows weaker.
True, I may have created a situation that you're going to have to deal with. It'll be fine. Celeste, you stay right here. Honesty, you move up to support the team. True, and I cannot believe I'm going to do this. Go strike. Could maybe potentially kill the maggot. Holy shit. And now we run.
Daughter.
You're gonna take damage, but it'll be a glorious exit.
More forgotten pain.
Oh shit. What do we got down here? Reaper, Reaper, Reaper. Hate Dancer, Reaper. Okay,
You horrors
everybody,
must face.
backwards. Move backwards. Except, no, Bright Soul, you don't move at all. Uh-huh. That thing is fortunately not going to attack True. You move up into possibly the worst position you could think of. This thing has 2400 HP, Lightning Strike will kill. Go
How
Strike.
Foolish, my fears.
And sidestep.
We have to teach him to stop.
Now we are in Terror Town. How close am I to a lightning strike? Not particularly. I think that's just because I'm not in a great position. So if I do this, I can now lightning strike the Hate Dancer for the kill.
We have to teach him to stop.
Sidestep to draw aggro. Modesty, I'm just going to have you stay there to cover the Bright Soul a little bit. Okay. You run towards Celeste, that's fine. All of the Reapers hopefully move towards Celeste. Yes, this is good. This is actually good. Capital. Couldn't have hoped for better.
Suffering sends these monsters.
Both of these suck, but we'll be able to handle it. Okay. Miracle, you're first on the board. Detonating shot. On the Hate Dancer will maximize damage to everyone. Grand. Now you'll take 2 normal shots. On these guys. True, you get to chase down the Plague Prophet.
A bitter victory.
Being this close to these things terrifies me. It'll be fine. Celeste, go strike this thing to move it into the pack. Or just kill it outright, that's also fine. There you go.
My perfect
And
daughter.
now, Modesty, you finish off. Holy shit.
We have to teach him to stop.
Okay. Bullshit wave number 2. Both of them are going for True. True will be fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with True's position. Why would you think that True's in danger? That's propaganda. Alright, True. Good news is that they were softened up for you.
Perfect
Holy shit.
daughter.
Actually, you wouldn't have needed it. Damn.
Exquisite.
Okay, everyone stay exactly where you are. What do we got?
The veil grows weaker.
Painslinger, Reaper, Reaper.
Stronger.
That Painslinger is, in fact, close enough to do horrible things to my body. Where is it spawning? There? Okay. Bright Soul, you're moving back. Miracle, you are also moving back. True, you are also moving back. Celeste, you are moving up. Alright. You go strike to move that thing into range of Miracle to take out.
Exquisite.
You've gotten enough XP, thank you very much. Bright Soul, you can continue your journey forward. Both of the Reapers spawn and target true because, of course, sidestep over to here. And then you're going to have to take a little bit more movement. Then you can Lightning Strike. To kill that one, I guess. Maybe. Fantastic.
Striking.
Modesty, I am not sure whether or not you can get into range to do anything. Never mind, you are built different. Well done. Holy shit, nice crit.
I revel in her strength.
And I believe that's game. Well done, everyone. Insofar as things that could go wrong, not as much did as could have been. This is English. I speak English. It is a little confusing as to why in these particular missions the game decides, no. You have to fully extract yourself from the instance by yourself, even though there are no more enemy spawns. Funnily enough, the Bright Soul is going to be the last one out. Let's intentionally not make the Bright Soul the last one out in case the game decides that that is a bad thing. I don't think it will, but I would rather not anything bad happen. There you go. Modesty. You can be the last one out. Grand. This should result in the first level 15 daughter, I think. Yep. Celeste, as it was written.
I cherish the strength.
And 2 traits on each of the Soul
each
Slingers.
step.
Sorry, 1 trait on each of the Soul Slingers. First level 15 daughter. Rescue, I am sorry, there is no point to doing anything but sacrificing you.
Together, you are stronger.
Now let's see what we got. Celeste, you beautiful beautiful. I can't speak. Delayed Blade Tornado deals a shit ton of, cancel the first melee attack and deal a shit ton of damage. That seems decent. Blade Tornado, delayed attack, deals up to 982 damage around the daughter after 30 initiative units. Then teleport again to deal 982 around her again. Interesting. This is some AoE the Blade Master has been lacking. But Vengeful Stance could be good. If I'm guaranteed to get hit. But that's attack and movement. I think I would prefer attack and movement. I've made my decision. Maybe not the best decision, but it's my decision. Now, what do we got? Increase skills critical damage? No. I want to increase my skills damage. Yes. Miracle and Soul Slinger, what do you got? Okay, plus 30% damage flat. That's great. Modesty. All adjacent allies gain 40% damage. I am going to keep my Soul Slingers just next to each other on a fairly constant basis. I think Birch also has that. No, never mind. Birch doesn't have that ability. Birch is a basic bit. Nah, she just hasn't been around as long as everyone else.
Suffering manifests again.
Suffering manifests.
Rise to
Why does he
face.
get to manifest? Why doesn't he get to womanifest? Such a misogynist. Survival impossible. 1 to 3 daughters. What do we got? Ravager maggot. Sure, buddy. Let's take Desire in so that Desire can get experience. What were the other two? Let me do math in my head really quickly. Ritual. That'll be fine. Hard Hunt, I'll probably be able to take with 2 daughters. So if I go 2, 2, and then... Wait, 3, 3, and then 2, that should be fine. Birch, because you're you. Desire, because you're behind. And then True, I guess, because you're going to be running Escort.
Farewell, daughters.
This boy is mine. I will never let him go. Is that the Deacon talking or Suffering talking? 'Cause the Deacon was a little creepy, clingy too.
We delve deep into the dark corners.
Okay, you just get a spawn off rip. That's whack. Okay. Okay. I do not have... Desire, I pretty much guarantee that you're going to be on cleanup duty for Ravagers. Yeah, that's your lot in life. Birch, Wrathful Rain over to here so that you can put a shot on one of these guys. If you had fucked that up, I would have never forgiven you. True. I should probably use you to chase down that maggot. When is this thing going to be able to go? On turn 75, that's fine. Desire. Once again, you're probably going to be on Ravager chasing duty, but they're all going to be chasing down Desire, so I don't know where to move you. Where is most of the Ravagers going to be moving first? Okay, most of them are going to be moving at the bottom. But their initiatives are all fairly similar. I guess I'm going to move you here. We'll call that good. I also didn't see what the event was, and that's a failing on my part. Okay, okay. Uh-huh. Yes. Make your squish noises. You also move towards Desire. You move down 1, go strike, clear out the maggot. Fantastic.
No mercy.
And do you have the gas in you to hit a lightning strike? No. In that case, I'm just going to move you out. Desire, you're going to giant leap.
How foolish my fears.
I would say move down and smack the Ravager, but that's not going to happen. Birch, you are going to... Let's see. These things are going to be able to move towards you. If you don't decide to move, you're going to shoot this guy first, before I forget. Then you're going to Spirit Haste Desire. I guess then I'm going to move you 1 this direction. Desire, I would love for you to not waste this amount of movement, but it's just going to have to happen.
I revel in her strength.
Now these things are going to move again. That is probably the most optimal direction for you to be moving for me. True, let's start getting in range. How much more shit is gonna spawn? Okay, we got a lot of shit that's gonna spawn. I should probably prep for whenever the shittening happens. It'll be fine. Desire, you got nothing going for you. Birch, I'm gonna need you to clear out these guys as soon as you can. Alright. That'll let me put a shot on this guy at the very least. I won't be able to move this turn, but I will be able to... Why did I do this? This was a foolish decision of mine. I really should have taken a shot on a Ravager to help Desire.
Shatter them.
We're in this situation now, and it's my fault. Birch, don't die. I am okay with this. You finish that one off.
No mercy.
Sidestep and Lightning Strike. No, not that one. That one.
Why?
Grand. Birch, finish. Cool.
No mercy.
Desire, you got nothing in the tank. Where's the next bullshit spawning?
Ever.
Curse Witch, Curse Witch. Honestly, True is not the best one to deal with that. I'm just gonna have True move right here. Birch, I'm gonna have you intentionally move down. Weirdly enough. We're gonna have everyone try to take a position where they can catch bullshit happening as it happens. Okay, you elect to move there. That's an interesting choice. You elect to move there. Also an interesting choice. Slash.
It had
Lightning
to
strike.
be done.
And turn next to the rock.
I revel in her strength.
Desire, you stand right here. Birch, you continue to stand here-ish. True, same story. Of course. Desire, I'm actually going to have you move up towards the center. True, once again, you stay where you are. Now everything spawns.
Ever.
Guilt Bearer, Maggot.
Another terror
Maggot.
to haunt us.
Guilt Bearer, Plofit. Guilt Bearer. Ooh, this is rough. Birch, you're gonna go over and support Desire.
Another terror to haunt us.
Uh-huh. You move over to True. That's fine. True, you can answer as you are
My
like to do.
daughters. What has suffering done?
And that'll work. This Plofit's gonna charge you down. That's
I revel in
okay.
her strength.
Maggot's gonna be annoying. You're gonna move down towards Desire. You're gonna move down towards the bottom. You're going towards True, that's fine. Having you lose all of your armor is a really good thing. And you've elected to go here, which is an incomprehensible decision, but I'm glad you did.
Shatter them.
You are not able to get into range of Desire, but you are going to be able to get into range of Birch, but Birch is going to be able to move before you can do anything. I should have had you move towards the maggot. I don't know what I was thinking. Birch, are you able to take this thing out by yourself? I think so. I hope so. If you can't, you're in deep shit, and I will have fucked up. I didn't even register you being there. Uh-huh.
Impressive.
So, we are in an awkward situation. True, I would rather you go over and assist everyone who could potentially die if I don't. Who are you? You're a hate dancer. Fuck. You're also gonna move on Desire, aren't you? It's okay. Desire has tactics. The tactics are called delay. Good heavens, what is all this?
The veil grows weaker. His power.
Bless my soul, but not a curse slinger amongst them. Because if there was, I would have cried and then died. Uh-huh. True, you're gonna need to beat a hasty... Never mind! Birch is built different. Alright. Go strike for 1.
Strike him.
Slash for 2. That's annoying, but we can make it work. You have elected to grasp the same person, and I don't know why. Fuck off. Actually, I can backstab you. What? With a giant leap?
Had to be done.
Incredible. Okay, you decide to go for true. That's fine.
It will reap what suffering has sown.
Uh-huh. Let's see what we got going on here. True, you'll be fine. Desire, you'll also be fine. I guess Birch, you'll clean up the Reaper.
Flawless.
And then move over to the side.
More forgotten pain.
True, I'm gonna have to do a little dance with you.
Shred
That'll
them
work.
down.
Your grasping mandibles miss because you suck, haha. Giant leap
You destroyed my creation.
for the kill. Like a monster. And you're still not able to move, huh?
More forgotten pain.
True. Hopefully clean this guy up. Or not. Now time to run to the bottom of the map to get Maggot. Which I will apparently be doing slower than I'd like. Yeah, I can put exactly 1 shot on this guy. And almost secure it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I don't accidentally screw things up by... I guess Desire, now you're in a competition with True to see who can get to the maggot at the bottom first. Birch, you win.
It had to be done.
Now you don't die. Uh-huh. Looks like Birch might be the winner. Not Birch, excuse me, Desire. Ooh. But you know what? Birch is gonna get down here and then not be able to secure the kill. Can't do no damage. What a shame. True? It's on you. Well, that's annoying.
How foolish
All right.
my fears.
Hell of a synapse. And Desire still didn't get a level up.
I cherish
Two
the
traits?
strength she summons with each step.
Birch. You beautiful woman. What'd you get? All adjacent allies gain 40% damage. 30% more damage to corrupted creatures. Nice. That means daughters. Which means that you are going to be not in any way a drain at the end of the game. What do we got? Ritual 1 to 3. I think the plan was to go 3 in on the ritual. We'll take Celeste, Felicity, and one of the Soul Slingers. Probably Miracle.
What more must we sacrifice before the end?
I've been sacrificing a whole bunch of my time, is what I've been sacrificing.
No
I don't know what you
child
want to
but
sacrifice.
Suffering did.
Uh-huh. You're going to move into an inopportune position for me, unless I am very careful. Oh god, where are you? That's scary. Uh-huh. Okay, Candide, how far can I move with still doing Deadly Dance? 29. That seems okay. I'm gonna move here, go Deadly Dance. Felicity? I don't think you're able to do anything at the moment. Actually, no. I am incorrect. You can take your max movement, and then what happens is that Miracle can give you Spirit Haste, and then you can go slam the Painslinger into Oblivion. That's the move. Yeah, Candide. Do your Candide things. Spirit Haste, Felicity. Fantastic. Now you can move forward without worrying about it. I'm shocked that you still have that much movement. Felicity, you can move up.
My newest creation.
And har the Painslinger. I'm too scared to let you try to kill, quite frankly. You should be fine. Maybe. Possibly. Even if you're not fine, you'll be able to clean up next turn. It's okay. It's okay. See? It's dead. You're fine. You're fine.
We have to teach him to stop.
We have to teach him to stop. Ooh. Alright, Felicity, you're going to be stuck dealing with these guilt bearers for the moment. Unless they elect to go after Felicity, which would be deeply annoying. But it's not going to happen like that, huh? Hi, Salvation.
We have to teach him to stop.
Candide, you're just too much of a badass.
Exquisite.
There is nothing non-terrifying about you, and I'm greatly appreciative of it.
More forgotten pain.
Miracle, you're gonna go over here because you're gonna be you're going to be shooting the child in the back. You are not going to be doing anything backshot related, because that would be grossly inappropriate. Phrasing is important, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. You just keep getting your initiative offset. Candide, I have no reason to do anything other than move up and I guess hit it with a mow, because that's what you've got going for you at the moment. Miracle, hit it with a detonating shot. I'm doing my absolute best to not say the incorrect term. You don't know what backshot means? I'm not explaining it. Context is important in this scenario, and I don't want to say anything that's going to get me in trouble. Google it, but I would say do so in safe mode on whatever browser you're using, or private, whatever it's called. Alright, no level. Actually, wait. Felicity, didn't you get a level up? Or am I hallucinating? I might be hallucinating.
Suffering has lost the link here.
For now.
For now.
What do we got? Celeste, awesome. Modesty, also cool. Can't wait to see what the level 15 abilities on the Soul Slingers are, because all their other abilities are also good. Linked Chosen One seems to age no more, as if they attain some form of immortality. So you say.
Joy will walk these streets again.
Alright, what kind of bullshit we got to deal with? Uh-huh. I think priority number 1 is taking care of that infested. Blade Tornado has got ridiculous range, and I'm kind of a fan. I can Blade Tornado and Slash. Wait, what? I can Ghost Strike, Blade Tornado, Slash? That's fucking amazing. If it's gross, no thank you. I mean, it's sex related. If you think sex is gross, then yeah, it is gross. It's not a particularly gross sex thing, if I had to say so. I am a fool. But a fool who's not going to suffer the consequences, apparently. Modesty? Just stop that.
You won't hurt the child. Only his suffering.
That is okay. Celeste. Slash. Slash the other one. And then that's kind of all you got in you at the moment.
More forgotten pain.
Modesty, you simply win. Because you're built like that.
It had to be done.
Had to do it to him. It's just like that. What is these things? Curse Witch, Maggot. That's going to be weird, but okay. Sidestep to the other side so I don't get shot immediately. Okay, apparently you can shoot through that. Modesty, I would say to get closer, but you probably don't need to. Well, I guess you can save Celeste the indignacy? Indignance. That's the word.
Stand back or be caught in regret.
Uh-huh. What do we got moving in at the top? A Reaper and a Ravager. I would rather not have to deal with that, but alright, this is cool. I Blade Tornado, and then I don't have to worry about the maggot, and I get to move even further than if I sidestepped.
And collect pieces of broken souls.
Okay, Modesty, you get to detonating shot the Ravager. And then move up
My perfect
to
daughter.
intercept the Reaper. Don't fear the Reaper. Baby,
It
take
will
me
reap
away.
what suffering has sown.
Why?
XX. It's a funny joke, don't you see? You said YY, which is a letter of the alphabet, and I said XX, which is a commonly paired letter of the alphabet. Do you understand? Why are you
We
not
draw
laughing?
ever closer to fulfilling our purpose.
Child, you are supposed to enjoy stupid jokes. Mayhap the reason you are suffering is that you have no sense of humor.
The child throws another gift before us.
All base armor reduced by 15%.
Proceed
That helps me more than hinders me. I also think I've seen basically all of the same events. That is one thing that I have to say. In the Codex, there's all these events, and I can't even imagine how many recollections I'd have to go through to see all of them. Because I've been through, what, 6? Yeah, this is my 6th one, and I've only seen, like, a little less than half. So, what's going on with that? Penance, 1500 experience, hunt challenging. Kill enemies to fill your daughter's gauges. My daughters have gauges? That's gross. They turn your ears into weird loop things. Birch, did you take damage recently? Wait, did the fucking maggot hit you? That's upsetting. Oh, Celeste is level 15. This'll be fun. Well, you get to go in. And Desire, you also get to go in. And I guess Miracle, you also get to go in, because it doesn't make sense to carry in a Blade Master. Not unless I have to.
Farewell, daughters.
Now bears the terrible burden of immortality. I am assuming that is in
We
reference
delve
to the
deep
maid
into the
or
dark corners.
mother. I couldn't tell you which one, though. Miracle, this is a tough position for you to be in. You can definitely secure the kill on one of these guys. Alright, that's good.
It had to be done.
That's all the gas you got into you, though. Let's move behind this wall to avoid this dude shooting me. Hopefully, maybe. Birch. Your only option is move up in range of this guy and shoot, but you can't even get into a position where you can shoot him twice, so you're going to be in an awkward situation.
Flawless.
Take your max
No
movement.
forgotten pain.
Desire, you got basically nothing. We're gonna move over here, we're gonna get you to giant leap over the side, and then we'll figure it out from there. Now everything gets to move. That's upsetting. You move towards Desire, that's actually a good thing for me. Miracle, I would vastly prefer for you to deal with this infested, because otherwise bad things are going to continue to happen. If I Wrathful Rain, I kill this guy. I don't want to kill this guy. I want to kill this infested.
Impressive.
Okay. Now we just suffer the consequences of our decisions, for better or for worse. Okay. One lunge
Strike.
to get the kill. And move up. Where are these Ravagers going to be going? Okay. I see. Alright, Desire, you're gonna get to do a little bit of a giant leap. You only need to move up 1 for it, though. Where's that one in the initiative order? There? That's a little annoying. I can only really plug the hole to prevent you from hitting Birch, which is probably the best utilization of Desire at the moment. Or get you to run the other direction, which is extremely useful. Birch, you can take a shot on this guy, hopefully kill. If you can't, that's not gonna go well.
Impressive.
Impressive. Nice Glock. Okay, that one can make it to Desire. And it's probably going to. Yep. It elects a revenge attack, though, so that's good for me. This works out, actually. That's fine. I'm a little insulted that you're capable of moving that far. I'm going to Giant Leap to resolve this situation. And then Desire, you get to leave.
Foolish, my fears.
Birch,
More forgotten pain.
you get to extract yourself from this situation.
I revel in her strength.
And then your next turn, you're going to Wrathful Rain in this. I'm sorry. How do you get to shoot there?
Terror to haunt us.
Also, how do you get to have another turn? Fuck off. I am beyond upset.
I cherish the strength she summons with each step.
Birch, you didn't
It is
deserve it.
done. But what falls today may rise again tomorrow.
Miracle, what'd you get? Push resistance. Okay. Sure, buddy.
We've awoken
Man.
from one nightmare, but we may soon live another.
Ah, Birch. I'm so sorry. You were so close. So close to leveling up. And it was my fault that you died. Increase critical damage, critical damage, critical damage, base damage, percent increase. Spirit haste, initiative boost, spirit burst. We're gonna hold off on doing any of that for when we can. Nah. We should be fine. Wrathful Rain, though, you're going to get 20% damage boost. And then that's where we're going to keep you at the moment. And because I revived you, you're going to be able to go on to the other challenge. Where we're going to take Birch and Felicity and Modesty. Start the mission. I'm probably going to be able to make it to the child today. I don't think I'm making it to suffering. More is the pity, but, you know, it takes time. These things take time.
We delve deep into the dark corners.
Okay. Felicity, you are going to move 2 in this direction and then do hot girl shit. Excellent.
More forgotten pain.
What if I simply... And then... What if I do that?
Flawless.
Birch, what if I just...
We have to teach him to stop.
Ravager, 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 infested, that's annoying.
The poor one's
But
suffering never end.
I am going to let Felicity secure the bottom all by herself. It doesn't make sense the Giants lead. Cool.
I revel in her strength.
Oh, you are not a blade master, you're a soul slinger. I guess you're going to move here? Probably. That'll be fine. Maybe. Potentially.
They collect pieces of broken souls.
They collect pieces of broken souls. Why do I gotta be like this? Giant leap. Clean up, clean up.
Bitter victory.
Everybody. Okay. Birch, I believe in you. All you need to do is make 2 of these shots hit. Good, Birch.
How
Same
foolish
thing
my
with this
fears.
one. Good, Birch.
Exquisite.
Drink the experience. Make you grow strong. Stronk.
Flesh is its canvas.
Experience makes you go gronk.
My newest creations.
Felicity, you move all the way up there. Birch, you're gonna move up to give Felicity Spirit Haste, and then you're gonna end your turn. So Felicity can go ahead of the infested. Felicity. Make the infested regret existing. That's the way.
Shred them down.
And Modesty, there is literally nothing for you to do.
More forgotten pain.
Uh-huh.
They reap what suffering has sown.
There's only 2 enemies remaining. Let's just move up to make the Ravager not move in case the worst happens. Birch. You get the kill, yes? Yes? Good, Birch.
Exquisite.
Make it easier on Modesty, and then Modesty,
More forgotten pain.
secure the kill. Fantastic. Felicity should have gotten a lot of experience from that one,
We have to teach
with
him
all
to
of those
stop.
kills.
We draw ever
1701?
closer to
That's
fulfilling
not
our
bad.
purpose.
I think I've been overutilizing
We've
Birch a
awoken
little
from
bit.
one
I think
nightmare,
she's probably the
But we may
most,
soon live another.
the closest soul slinger to leveling up at this point, or max leveling at this point. I can't think or speak.
Let
It's
suffering
fine.
try to ruin us. We stand ready to fight.
An impossible hunt and 2 hard hunts. What's the impossible hunt? Curse Witch, Infested Ravager. That's a little annoying, but should be fine. We'll take in a Shield Bearer. I'm going to take in Candide, interestingly enough. And then for our Soul Slinger, it only makes sense for me to not take Birch in because she does not need all the extra experience. I think Modesty's a little lower than Miracle on experience at this point. We're definitely going to have a team of level 15 daughters to face the final
We
boss
won't
at this
hurt the
rate.
child. Only his suffering.
Ah, yes. This setup is not annoying in the slightest. Candide, I am genuinely just gonna have you take max movement to go fucking eviscerate this Painslinger. Even though it's gonna hurt. Yep. I expect that. I expect that too. Wait, your ranged destruction offsets initiative? I hate you so much. I didn't realize that was an additional feature of your fucking class. Oh! Okay, giant leap, move as far as you can. Desire, you move over here. Modesty, you are going to need to pull some wacky bullshit. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need to move up 4 in order to make that happen. You will have enough AP for it to work. Then move to the side. Candide, it is now your time to shine. But I kind of want you to eviscerate the infested instead. Nah, what am I talking about? You gotta take care of the Painslinger, otherwise bad things are gonna happen.
Shred them down.
You're gonna range destruction Candide, aren't you? Aren't you? Fuck you. Right, Desire. Giant leap for the kill, and then move around. Put us into a position to be able to get some shit done. I think your only option is Spirit Hasting Desire. And then taking your max movement. And then Desire will assist, honestly, by bursting and offsetting both of these guys. Better if they're just never able to move. Or dead, that also works.
Flawless.
Okay, Candide, this is an awkward position for you to be in. This thing is going to move to attack you. What is the range on your stealing? 3? So if you move up here, then you should be able to steal and kill. That works.
Striking.
Oh dear, Modesty, you're going to be in a actually okay position. You're just going to be able to Wrathful Rain all of those guys. Uh-huh, Candide. You stay right there.
Ignore this blight at your peril. They will drag our daughters into the void.
No, you don't go towards Desire.
They collect pieces.
Desire is
of
friend,
broken
not
souls.
food. Oh, you have detonating shot. You're not. You are not Birch. Grand.
Exquisite.
Spirit Haste Desire.
I revel in her
Take
strength.
your movement up. That was not the square that I clicked on, but okay.
It had to be
Problem
done.
solved. Kind of, ish, maybe a little bit.
More forgotten pain.
Candide, you be where you are. What do we got? Ravager, Ravager, Ravager. Okay.
Power.
Deadly Dance. You'll be able to move before the worms do, and that's okay. You're just gonna strip their armor. Hopefully a Ravager or 2 passes through your attack area. Or it doesn't. It's annoying, but okay. Desire, you need the XP. You go ahead and do that.
We have to teach him to stop.
8 enemies remaining. Sure, buddy. I don't know. Maybe you get the kill. You do. Well done.
How foolish my fears.
Modesty, you genuinely don't have anything going on at the moment, so you just keep doing you. Candide. Finish the worms. That one is going to spawn before Desire moves, which is ideal. Otherwise, Desire is going to get hit. Over here and refresh your Deadly Dance. Move twice, and that's okay. First dude spawns, moves toward both of you. Desire. You... I guess Giant Leap here. That'll work.
A bitter victory.
Modesty, I'm genuinely not sure what to do with you for the moment, so we're just going to have you do nothing.
What new horrors must we face?
Okay. Curse Witch, Maggot, that's a little annoying, but ultimately we can deal with it. We'll move down, re-up Deadly Dance. You secure the kill. Maybe not. Now you secure the kill.
No mercy.
Desire, you take a trip down to the bottom of the map. Both of these bullshits spawn.
Stand back or be caught in regret.
Modesty, you will take exactly none of this shit. Explode him. That wasn't an explosion. I can't read.
I revel in her strength.
Candide, I am once again just in love with how ridiculous your movement range is. And you might as well take max movement. Now, Desire, you can Giant Leap to finish off.
My perfect daughter.
Grand.
We draw ever closer to fulfilling our purpose.
Lots of experience. Other synapses, 2 hard hunts. Infested and Plague Prophet. Plague Prophet and Infested. Let's see. One or the other. Who are we gonna bring in? Let's bring in everyone. Yeah, let's bring in Birch, bring in Felicity, and then an escort Celeste. And I'll use Celeste specifically to hunt down the infesteds, but try to leave everyone else to secure the kills on everything else so they can maximize their XP.
We must destroy what suffering has wrought.
It is nice. I've moved on from strategizing for mere survival and moved on to strategizing for experience efficiency. It's kind of nice. Oh, I'm going to have to do terrible things to you in order to prevent bad things from happening to me, huh? Felicity, I'm strategically going to have you move right here. I can giant leap. No. No, I'm not going to giant leap. I'm going to slam you once to knock you back, and then I'm going to giant leap over here to kill 2 of these guys.
How foolish my fears.
Uh-huh.
More forgotten pain.
Celeste, never you forget you are on escort duty. If the team can secure the kill, then you do nothing. That Ravager is going to move next turn. Means that Birch, you need to kill it, otherwise it's going to kill you. And I will burst to make this happen if necessary, but it's not. Good job.
It had to be done.
Felicity, you get to giant leap. Kill both of those guys.
A bitter victory.
And move over to start up on the next round. Celeste, once again, you stay right there. Birch, I don't think you're able to move and shoot. No, you are. Never mind. You get the kill on one.
Striking.
Oh, no. Here.
I am with you, daughters.
Okay. Guilt Bear is going to spawn first. Celeste can get out of the way. That's fine. Felicity, if you can't kill this thing, we're in trouble. You can kill this thing. We'll be fine.
I revel in her strength.
That will target Felicity.
My daughters.
That should have targeted Felicity and
Suffering
didn't.
Done.
Celeste. Once again, you are a chaperone. All you need to do is move away from this guilt bearer. Birch, you're just going to keep putting shots out. That'll work.
Bitter victory.
Felicity, you need to giant leap behind that guy, so you're going to move 2.
More forgotten pain.
Giant leap. Not secure the kill, but it'll be fine because you're going to take a slam for a backstab and secure.
No mercy. Will the poor one's suffering never end?
Leg Prophet and Infested. That Infested is going to be annoying. But how I'm going to deal with it is you're going to sidestep behind this rock, and then Birch will sidestep. Well, get around this rock. And then Felicity should be the one that takes the hit, theoretically. Which will be annoying, but that's just how it'll have to go.
Flesh is its canvas.
Right, Celeste. I think everyone should be okay if you leave them to their own devices. Birch can kill that guy. Felicity can probably kill that guy. So you just keep doing chaperone things. Felicity, you can slam to offset. It probably won't kill, but that's fine. Birch, your turn, you move, and you take 2 shots on this guy, and if you don't kill, I am going to lose my goddamn mind. Good. Alright. Felicity, congratulations. You get to finish off this guy. Whew.
Flawless.
Clean.
We draw ever closer to fulfilling our purpose.
we draw ever closer to having a party filled of level 15 daughters. What do we got? Infested, Plague Prophet. We've only got these two left. Miracle. I'm going to try to get as many kills into you as I possibly can. But whatever happens, happens.
What more must we sacrifice before the end?
My sanity!
Oh boy, is that another set of repeated voice lines? Oh, I'm so glad I get to hear this so many times. Oh.
Kaboom.
It had to be done.
Had to do it to him.
A bitter victory.
Good. Good. Alright, let's see what kind of bullshit we got going on here. Let's post True up in this corner so that she can engage with other things if necessary. Shouldn't have to, though. I think all of these guys are going to die this turn. Yeah, probably.
I revel in her strength.
Well, that's upsetting.
Flawless.
Yeah, bursting doesn't make sense. True, it's gonna have to be you. Ghost Right. Oh, have I not given you your level 15 ability? That's my bad.
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
Uh-huh. Maybe. I don't know. It's possible.
They collect
Me and
pieces
you,
of broken
and you and me. So buddy. I jump over the gap and shoot this dude in the head. So happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you. Yeah, this will be fine.
Mickey, oh boy, I didn't know you could do that voice.
I mean, it's not that terribly difficult of a voice to do. I don't think. I've never perceived it as particularly difficult.
Shatter them.
Don't ask me to do the Minnie Mouse voice. That's going to result in embarrassment on my part.
More forgotten pain.
I think we can... Actually, how much movement does this dude have?
Shatter
A
them.
lot, as it turns out. Let's see.
More forgotten pain.
I have to kill this guy.
How foolish my fears.
And I would prefer if I were able to kill that guy over there as well, but unfortunately True's gonna have to do it. What do you mean you're not in Ghost Strike range? If you're not in Ghost Strike range here, I'm going to be upset. Okay, good.
Impressive.
More of a Pooh Bear voice. Oh, bother. I can't actually remember Pooh Bear's voice. Let me not do that.
Stand back or be caught in regret.
That's the first time I've seen this thing's face. Good heavens. Why? That's horrific. Ew. Did they start that image with a real picture of a person's face? Because that's what it looks like. Ugh. They're going for body horror. They succeeded. Actually, what am I doing? Just Wrathful Rain. It'll be fine. Kaboom.
How foolish my fears.
And now... sidestep down to support if necessary. Next one spawns. Doesn't shoot Miracle. Fuck you. it'll die. The one time in history the game decides that it's gonna result in me missing 3 shots on a 10% dodge. Hey, Damien, how are you doing? Oh, so close to a level up.
We draw ever closer.
Oh, True wasn't at
fulfilling
level
our
15.
purpose.
Never mind. I don't know how I didn't notice you there. I just saw the Mickey comment and my brain went, oh. Oh.
Our daughters ache to battle the next nightmare.
Alright, Inner Void. True, congratulations on your ding. You get Blade Tornado as well. Being locked in does that? I agree. I am doing my absolute best to get to the... Oh, no. A rescue. We are going to take... I don't want to take Birch. I want to take someone else. Let's... no, Birch, you're probably the correct one to take in this instance. I don't really want to take a shield breaker into this because I think they'll die. This comp is a terrible, terrible idea. Oh, no. Why would I do this? This is a bad... Queen's first day of work was today. Congratulations, Queen, who is maybe in the viewer thing and maybe not. Couldn't sleep last night. Felt like somebody was watching you all night long. It was edging a paranoid episode. Only got 3 hours of sleep. That is unfortunate. Your sleep paralysis demon was just sort of looking at you, just... Are you asleep yet? Are you asleep yet? Can I eat you? Please let me know whether or not I can consume your body. It's gotta happen. I need to eat. It's my job. I have to consume your flesh. It's part of my contract, all right? I'm contracted by the city to watch you specifically sleep. And when you fall asleep, I eat one of your toes. That's just how it works. It's a taxpayer-funded function. CIA if they were secretly sleep paralysis demons. Okay, this sucks. Aha. I don't think I have the gas to get this thing, but I'm going to have to. All right, Lost Soul. Here's a fun thing for you. You don't move. Okay, you move a little bit. You move behind the train, but that's all you move. I fucking despise you. I just like you to know. I can mow to kill both of you, realistically. But then do I get enough gas in the tank to go kill that thing? I mean, that's the way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I take 6 AP per movement. 6 times 7 is ha 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 ha. It's 42. Excuse me. I take 30 AP to kill both of these guys, and then move forward 42. That's 72 of 120, which leaves me with a little over 40. So that should work, assuming that I kill this guy. Fantastic. All right.
It had to be done.
My math was slightly off, but he's gonna die. And Isn't that just...
Ever.
Oh, fuck. I got 99 problems, and the number of shit on the screen is pretty much all of them.
More forgotten pain.
Alright, Birch, you're gonna need to come in clutch. Somehow. How much damage does it do? 10,030. Youch. Okay. Birch, I'm theorizing on how to get you to do the thing that you need to do, and I think the way that I'm gonna have to do it is move you up, shoot this guy,
You destroyed my creation.
shit myself slightly. Does this guy move? 97? That is not scary enough for me to worry about it. Brightsoul, you're gonna move up onto this side just to make sure you're not having terrible things spawn around you. Everything's moving on Candide, which is mildly concerning. Only mildly, though. I can giant leap here to maybe kill 2 of these things. Holy shit, Desire?
Flawless.
You ain't all the way there, but you're getting there. I am not going to move you until I am out of whatever the fuck position this is. This is. Okay, if I move up 2, I should be able to Spirit Haze Candide. Yes? Yes! Candide, you do Candide things. Oh no, I forgot that you're after Candide. Yoink.
It had to be done.
Had to do it to him.
More forgotten pain.
Now I'm going to intentionally burst to Deadly Dance again so that Candide can build up armor, just in case some terrible shit happens. Brightsoul, I am once again intentionally not moving you. I'm moving... no, I'm not moving you. Yep. Yep.
How foolish my fears.
Desire, just post up right there. Birch, Spirit Haste to get... I was gonna say Spirit Haste to get Candide back in the running, but that's really unnecessary. Lost Soul. Trigger another thing? No? Okay. Alright, what kind of bullshit we got going on here? We are in range to get out if we need to. At least on Candide. We are not in range to deal with anything else. Let's just post up and wait for the next terrible thing to happen.
I am with you.
Where is it happening? At the bottom. 3 Ravagers. That is not that big of a deal. He said so confidently. I move here. The Ravagers should follow to this position. We can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. And if they don't dance, then they ain't no friends of mine. Spirit haste the bright soul, and just sort of kind of stay there-ish, kind of-ish. Yeah. I wish I could cast Spirit Burst on myself, but alas, that is not in the cards.
They collect pieces
Yes,
of
you move
broken
there.
souls.
You also move there. You also move there. Excellent. That is Candide's favorite position. That's what she said. There. You probably die next turn, but just in case you don't. Okay, now all the other bullshit spawns. Probably at the end of the map, yes?
That's a lot of bullshit.
Oh, that's a lot of bullshit. I'm going to leave Desire right here, I guess? Candide, you being there is fine. Birch, we need you to get Candide up here as soon as possible. She was already next in initiative, but whatever. Ta-da! Bright Soul, you continue to do nothing. And everything spawns and starts moving.
My daughters. What has suffering done?
He's done the same thing he does to everything. He corrupts it beyond recognition, and then laughs like a psychopath. Allegedly. Alright, you can clean that one up.
Why?
XX. Oh, Candide, you get to do hot girl shit once again. We can dance if you want to. Birch? Do the thing. And also move up to shoot these guys, because that's something that's going to need to happen next turn. Welcome to the blender, ladies and gentlemen. Max and Vincente do that now, and that vocal stim living in your brain, it won't go away for at least 10 business days. I'm sorry, but also kind of not really. It's funny!
I revel in her strength.
Alright, we're just gonna pretend that nothing's happening. And then the enemies are gonna spawn again. They're at the bottom. It's some bullshit.
My newest creations.
Alright. Birch, you do nothing. Bright Soul, you move over to the side. Desire, you go back up Candide in the event that you need to. Candide, you do Deadly Dance because that 8 dancer is gonna run up on you immediately. And hopefully not be able to attack. Every time. Scary, every time.
It will reap what suffering has sown.
Okay. The game has
Suffering never
decided that this area is going to be a colossal combat zone. This is fine. We have planned for this. I don't know why you would have gone there. That's a little bit unhappy. When is that thing gonna move? Desire, I might need you to take an outsized portion of the defense of our fair nation.
No mercy.
You move back, otherwise things are gonna get uncomfortable. Oh, Jesus. Candide. You stay dancing. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Birch, your primary responsibility is to handle that other Painslinger, because if you don't, bad things are going to happen. That is so good. Candide can handle this Reaper by herself. Desire is going to be handling these two Reapers. I would love for you to put a shot on that guy, but you are not in the right position to do so, so I'm going to get you in position to do so in the hopes of rectifying the situation at a later date. This shit's scary. I'm sorry, when did you get here? Okay, Desire? When is this thing in the initiative order? 49? Versus this thing, which is... No, this thing's 24. I need you to slam this thing. And then giant leap to the other side. You can't giant leap to the other side. This is going to be a problem.
It had to be done.
There's a train in the way, and you can't see the train because it's fucking grayed out. I forgot about that. Okay. These things are all rooted, but they're not going to stay rooted. Candide, your only option is to continue dancing. Dance the night away, Candide. I guess you can move away a little bit so that only one of these things can... Well, two of these things can hit you. Well, maybe. We'll see. Bright Soul, I'm just going to need you to become a thing that's not on the map.
Bitter victory.
Okay. What do we got?
Destroyed my creation.
This thing is going to attack Birch, it looks like. This thing is going to attack... shit. Fear Haste on Candide needs to happen. I think my best move is to Wrathful Rain my ass out of here. Even though it doesn't do anything in particular. And then maybe Burst to kill. Nah. Not bursting is the correct move. Candide. You move over here. You reaping this guy. Secure the kill,
I
run
revel
back.
in her strength.
Desire. The eyes of the world watch you. I can take another 15 movement. Neither of them are dead. This thing is going to do 260 damage 3 times and probably do something else. I'm going to elect to use a Blacksmith's Grace. Oh, good thing I did. Okay, Birch, finish this one.
I revel in her strength.
Move up.
More forgotten.
Spirit Haste Desire. Desire, you secure the kill.
Striking.
And that's all she wrote. We can leave now. That could have gone a lot worse. But it didn't. We'll call that good. Fantastic. Birch
It's alive.
reaches
You
level
can't
15.
save
Candide reaches level 15. Desire gets a trait.
I cherish
And
the
you
strength she
become
summons
fuel
with
for the
each
fire
step.
later on. Alright. Birch, level 15 ability. Spirit Round. Increase all allies' damage by a hunt. Oh. I'm sorry. What? Look. This is absurdly good. Increase all allies' damage by 100% for 80 initiative units. So here's the thing. If I give this to... Birch, and also stack that ability that makes all of our allies' initiative offset resistance 100% for 90 initiative units, we just fucking roll the final boss, right? I don't think the final boss can do anything. I think the final boss simply dies, right? Increase all allies' damage by 100% for 80 initiative units. And then... no, not that. Increase target's resistance to delays by 100% for 90 initiative units. We do this, yes, and then we win. Because all of my allies will be dealing 100% more damage and also not be able to be delayed, right? This is immense, unrealistically good. Yeah? I don't think there's anything else I should put on this apart from Distorted. I mean, I could make all of my allies have armor, but at this point, why? Yeah, that's really good. I'm doing that. That's obscene. That is unreasonably powerful. Critical damage plus 25? Who the fuck cares? Level 15 Scythe Dancer. What sort of ridiculous bullshit is your level 15 ability? Deal 548 damage and shred 92.5 armor around here for 30 initiative units at the start and end of the jump. The harvesting. Deal up to 1,047 damage to all enemies on the map and increase the damage the daughter deals by 200% for one initiative unit? What do you mean? I don't get it. If I don't say so myself. Deal up to 147 damage to all enemies on the map and increase the damage the daughter deals by 200% for one initiative unit. Does that mean that I get that basically I need to use harvesting on my turn and then use a second ability? I don't think I'd be able to use harvesting twice. This seems like one of those things where it doesn't let me do that. Deal 50. This is a movement ability, so it's good. It could be better, but it's still not bad. Shreds a lot of armor, but that's not particularly useful. I don't know. Let me pop a squat on the toilet and just yeah. Let me get back to you on that. Be right back in a moment. All right. I am of two minds. Firstly, the Scythe Dancer was missing a movement ability. At the same time, she hasn't really needed a movement ability, so giving her one kind of seems like a waste, versus what Noble said, yeah, this is effectively a guarantee of being able to hit anywhere on the map. And if somehow I maneuver into a position where I can get a Soul Slinger to basically boost Candide's initiative back down to the bottom, then this thing will do pretty much 3 times damage. So I think this is the correct choice. Now, as to what to do with this, obviously, dealing damage to all... You're a fast shitter? I was on the shitter, I wasn't shitting. I guess in this context, it would have been the pisser, except pisser is more like a urinal. No, I didn't just pop a squat and not wipe and walk back to my chair to sit down. I'm not gross like that. That's something that I do not engage in. Also, glad to see that people are enjoying the emotes. But back to what I was saying. This has a lot of potential. Deals 1040 damage to all enemies on map. Guaranteed. I don't have to worry about Ravagers ever again. There's a lot of other things I can do with this. I can guarantee apply a status effect to any boss I so see fit to do. I can decrease their armor. I can immobilize them. I can reduce their range. I can make them act later. I could increase the damage of the skill by 60% and just laugh and everything dies, haha, which might be worth it. Honestly, I look, the 60% damage boost is just talking to me like the One Ring. I'm resisting for the moment, but it just makes so much sense. Guarantee that the target takes more damage. Adding an additional attack is sort of gratuitous, but kind of funny. Increase the damage of a skill by 25%. I mean, I can put that on for the meantime, but eh. We'll just leave the skill as is for the moment, and when it comes time to make a decision, by all means, I will make a decision. Hard hunt. Who's going in? Preferably people who are close to leveling up, although Guilt Bearer, Ravager. This is sort of an awkward comp to take in. Felicity, if you get either Modesty or Miracle are killed, I am killing you in real life. Guaranteed. I will find you, and I will end you.
Farewell, daughters.
There will be no place on the face of the planet where you can hide. I will create whatever that
Joy will walk these streets again.
weird device that the oh shit, the Prometheans had in the Halo series that lets them like turn their bodies digital. I am struggling so much trying to remember what the hell I'm talking about. Modesty, you just don't get to go until everyone else. That's a little upsetting. Felicity, I think your best move is to go and harass the Guild Bearers off rip. I genuinely don't think there's anything else worth doing at the moment. Loving mother I am. Indeed. It's called Tough Love. Perhaps you've heard of it. Okay. Here's kind of the thing. If I elect to move here, then this thing... Actually, wait. No, hold on. Neither of these guys have moved yet, so I'm fine. I'm fine. I can just slam this guy again. Girl, excuse me. They are technically female, although are corrupted. That's fine. You're gonna be delayed. Modesty's gonna be able to deal with you. These dudes are gonna move closer to Felicity for some odd reason? Sure. Oh, fuck you. I don't like that. Okay, Modesty, you're gonna need to go on a little bit of a trip.
A bitter victory.
Yeah, you ain't got no more gas in your tank after moving there, but it should be fine, I think. Okay, Felicity, you are in a weird-ass situation. You should be fine.
You destroyed my creation.
You destroyed my creation. You are at off... Wait, I don't think you're representing correctly. No, you're not. Okay, we're just going to be engaging in... Come on and slam and welcome to the GM tactics down here. Modesty. Make that no longer a problem. Spirit haste Felicity. To make fewer problems. This is such a weird situation to be in. Felicity, it's your turn again somehow. This dude needs to never go. Initiative offset tactics, ladies and gentlemen. It's a valid way to play the game, if slightly goofy. Felicity needs the XP. What am I gonna say? We're just gonna keep doing it. It'll be fine. Whack.
You destroyed my creation.
Whack. Doesn't look like the enemies get to spawn until the last... Okay, I guess we're in hell. Sure.
What new horrors must we face?
Hypothetically, how close am I to
Impressive.
being the closest person here? I don't think I'm particularly close. This is gonna be odd. It'll be fine.
They collect pieces of broken souls.
Okay, Felicity. Do the thing.
A bitter victory.
And then become bait, I guess? No, you're just gonna... I'm gonna have you move right here on the off chance that this results in a situation where Modesty is able to detonating shot both of these things. Or not.
My newest creation.
Let's see. You're gonna be the one going first. You're going to annoy me. I actually can't detonating shot, but what I can do is take 13 movement to Wrathful Rain, and then I won't have enough movement to actually fucking do anything. And I need 2 shots to guarantee a kill. That sucks. That is the one that needs to die guaranteed. This one also needs to die, but I need Felicity to be the one that lives. So if I move 1 down, I can detonating shot. Guarantee the kill on that one.
Destroyed my creation.
Attempt the kill on this one. And pray. Sometimes it works out. Then Felicity can giant leap to kill this one. And then take movement to deal with all these guys. But not too much movement, because if I take too much movement, then those curse witches are going to shoot me immediately. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Maggots does maggot things. You're definitely not going to die, but I'm going to do that. Felicity, you're going to giant leap to kill both of these. Excellent.
We have to teach him to stop.
Excellent, as in excellent, not egg salad, as you may have misheard. Grant.
My perfect daughter. We draw ever closer to fulfilling
And
our
somehow,
purpose.
neither of them got a level up. It's mildly annoying. Alright, boss time. In the next episode, I am unfortunately going to have to be completely serious about that, because if I don't, I have to cook tonight. It's 8 p.m. my time, so if I don't cook now, then I'm going to be awake until midnight. I gotta cook for the week, and if I don't, this is a horrible time to... I hate doing cliffhangers, but unfortunately, this is gonna be it's gonna have to be how it works. I guess I'll see you all Wednesday, but let's see whether or not there's anyone streaming Othercide, because it is a tradition, if there are people in chat, to go see whether or not there's other people streaming the same game. There's always never anyone else streaming Othercide. Yep, it's just me. Okay, do we have anyone else on the channel follows? We have Big Yikes Energy and Hercules. Forget who Hercules is. He played an ad immediately upon me opening his stream. So, we are going to go raid Big Yikes Energy, because, come on, Hercules, you're better than this. Big Yikes. He's gonna think that I'm harassing him. I promise I'm not. Wait. Big Yikes Energy, yeah? Am I spelling this wrong? Or did he just end stream? He just ended stream. Okay, it's Hercules, I guess. Hercules. L.A. Noire. That's a fun one. Go raid him. And we'll see you all on Wednesday to hopefully, fingers crossed, finish the game. It'll be fun. Bye-bye.